Hey guys, welcome back to Shortcrest to Success and welcome to the 2026 gardening season. Today is January 20th and I will be planting some onions from seeds here in Zone 6. If this is something that you're interested in learning about, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any updates on these babies right here. Without further ado, let's get started. For my growing space, I'll be using these planter saucers. So the reason I went with these instead of the individual containers is because I will be starting some other crops from seed and they're not as forgiving as onions are when it comes to group planting or group seed starting. So that's why I'm going with this. And that way, once it's ready to transplant, I'll just be able to pull them out and split them up and transplant them into the garden once the soil and temperature allows for it. And this is super economically friendly. That was hard to say. So that was the reason why I decided to go with the saucers instead of your traditional seed starting container. For the growing medium, I am using an all natural organic potting soil mix. So you can choose whichever one you usually use. And then I'm also adding about a tablespoon of all-purpose fertilizer in here just to help the seedlings grow better and stronger. And I'm just working this into the soil. Now I'm just adding some water to moisten the soil. So about a cup in each of these. For my seed choices today, I will be using a short day, intermediate day, and a long day onion, which is not usually what people do, especially being in a long day climate. But the reason I'm doing this is because I read the back of the seed packet, and as a beginner gardener, you just got to try and learn what works and what does not work for your region. So in case you are wondering if this is something that could work in your Zone 6 region, I will sacrifice to test it out and let you guys know in June if this works out. But it says on here that I'm able to grow it here, so I will try and grow these red burgundies in my backyard. And I'm just going to sprinkle the seed packet in here. I think I lost one. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it with some extra soil here. Just like so. Just sprinkle some soil back up. It doesn't help that the seeds are fully coated in black, so can't really see where they are, but they're in here. So these are Gladstone intermediate white onions. And for my long day, I am using the Walla Walla yellow onions. Just kidding. Let me grab some soil here. And then I'm just going to top these here just to make sure all of them are covered. Now I'm just going to cover my containers. And once I start seeing seedlings come out, I will remove these covers. And I'm literally using shower caps, guys. Gardening is all about what you have around the house and a little bit of chaos. There you have it, guys. We just planted some onion seeds. I have the saucers covered up until I'm going to start seeing some seedlings growing, which can take between a week to 2 weeks or 7 days to 14 days before germination starts. I'm not using any mats or any lights at the moment. Again, I'm doing this very much beginner friendly, low budget friendly. This took about $20 to get started for the amount of onions that I could be getting from this. I'm very excited. So, again, whatever you feel comfortable with, beginning gardening is all about fun. You can start with one seed packet. You can start with, five if you find five onions that you like. So, it is all up to you. And the reason I decided to go with the Walla Walla, the Red Burgundy, and the Gladstone is because those are onions that I buy from the store. So remember to grow what you like so that it doesn't become a burden and it doesn't become annoying to take care of the plant and to learn about the plant and to grow it. And so that's why I chose the ones that I did. But if you are interested in a different kind, then by all means choose that one. You don't have to go with the ones that I'm growing. Onions are started in January because it takes a lot longer for them to be harvested. It takes about 100 to 120 days, depending on the variety that you choose. So, again, choose a variety that you enjoy eating because it does take some time before you get the fruits of your labor, literally. So, make sure that you're doing your research in terms of your region or growing zone. And then, if the onion that you like or choose to grow does grow well in your region. So it is always up to you to choose the crop and vegetables and flowers that you enjoy eating or seeing in your garden. So if you are a beginner gardener or an experienced gardener, let me know in the comments which onions you're going to be growing this season. I hope this video was helpful to you, or if you know someone that it could have been helpful to, please make sure to share that with them. And I will see you guys soon on some updates on these guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.